日本時間7月24日、ドジャースの大谷翔平選手は、本拠地で行われたツインズ戦に2番 DH で出場しました。前日23日に9回の最終打席で日本選手初となる4試合連続の36号本塁打を放った大谷選手。この日の大谷選手は初回の第1打席、ノーボール、2ストライクと追い込まれてからの3球目、甘く入ってきたカーブを逃さずに捉えると、快音を残して打球はスタンドへ。打球速度は 177.5 キロ、飛距離は 134.4 メートル、角度は34度の特大アーチは、日本選手の連続試合本塁打記録を更新し、球団タイ記録の本塁打に。5試合連続の37号となった本塁打に、ドジャース側の実況を務めるジョー・デイビス氏は、もはや異次元です。とコメント。解説のオーレル・ハーシュハイザー氏は、ミスしてはいけない相手ですよ。特に、今はね、とコメントしました。また、ツインズ側の現地実況は、正直、もう彼のことは言葉になりません。もう次元が違いますよ。あのコースを逆方向に運べる打者なんて、まずいませんよ。と、脱帽のコメントでした。また、1点を追う9回の第5打席では、2アウトからベッツ選手が内野安打で出塁。一発出れば逆転サヨナラ勝ちのチャンスで、大谷選手は申告敬遠で勝負を避けられ、本拠地のファンから大ブーイングが沸き起こりました。両軍の現地実況は、これは正しい選択ですよ。とコメント。試合はフリーマン選手のサヨナラヒットで、ドジャースが勝利を収めました。ここからは、大谷選手の本塁打に大興奮だった両軍現地実況の様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
Over the last 4 games, Shohei Ohtani is doing Shohei Ohtani things. Has 5 hits. 4 of them have left the building. 9 RBIs. And oh yeah, he pitched 3 innings Monday night. Gave up 1 earned run, and he struck out 3. Shohei had homered in 3 consecutive games, 11 times in his career, but never did it 4 straight games until last night, Jerry. He's doing his best to really put this Dodgers team on his back during this rough patch.
Well, obviously, we know he is more than capable to carry us at the plate and also on the mound. But for him to be on this type of run, we got to be able to capitalize it, win some ball games, and play a little better. Obviously, he's doing his part. The strikeouts, I know he'd want that to be down a little bit, but I love that he is slugging the ball. And that home run he hit last night, I'm telling you, that is such an impressive home run. Probably one of the most impressive home runs I've ever seen hit by a big leaguer. He's a stud.
He's doing incredible things. 4 home runs in 4 straight games there. I mean, he just the 9 RBIs. He's doing so much to help the team win. And like we talked about, pitching 3 innings as well. The things he can do on the baseball field are something to marvel at. And so I love it when all the fans pull out the cameras or their phones, because he definitely deserves that treatment.
And really quick, I love our superstars, whether it's Freddie, Mookie, obviously Shohei Ohtani. He didn't hesitate when he asked, hey, we're going to put you hitting second. He didn't hesitate. He could say, listen, I've been balling as a leadoff hitter. I'm a record setter as a leadoff hitter. He said, I don't care. Whatever the team wants me to do, I'm willing to do it. Good to have superstars like that.
Today, we got some encouraging news on Roki Sasaki. Let's head back to the stadium. Kirsten joins us again live with more on Roki. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, John. Well, that light that we've been talking about at the end of the tunnel, it is getting closer and closer. The rotation starting to get healthier. You, of course, mentioned Blake Snell. He's going to continue with his rehab assignment. Then they'll decide what he needs after that, if he could be ready to be activated or if he'll need one more. But then there's Roki Sasaki. So he took part in a pretty lengthy bullpen today. Dave Roberts talked about how it went and what will be next for him.
He's going to throw another one on Saturday. And then after that one, I would expect sometime the following week, he'll go to Arizona and start facing some hitters.
Is it fair to kind of put him on a timetable that maybe Tyler and Blake were on, where you can kind of map out what his live hitters were and then his minor league rehabs, and then maybe that's where he's at?
I think that's fair. And I don't know really, right now what that timeline is, but I think that, gets to the one on Saturday, does a live in Arizona, and then it'll be more clear. But I think that's probably fair as far as the timeline.
When you look at all the talent that could come back in the next 6 weeks, and you add him to that mix in the rotation. How exciting is that to have just another option as you try to line up Bucko?
It's good. It's exciting. He's obviously very talented. I think we haven't come close to seeing what's in there, even for this season. Things obviously have shown that things happen and you got to kind of read and react. So to get more guys back online, to backfill, to kind of be to the forefront, whatever, any way you want to see it, I think is really exciting. Yeah.
So for Roki Sasaki, they feel really good as to where he is at right now. Like Dave Roberts said, he is going to start facing hitters in Arizona next week. Someone else who's going to be there as well is actually Max Muncy, so he'll be taking some live at-bats, and then hopefully he could be beginning his rehab assignment in the next week or so. But on the rotation side, once Blake Snell gets through his rehab assignment and he works his way back, then you've got Roki Sasaki. While Dave Roberts didn't give too much of a timeline today, when we spoke to him the other day, he did say that end of August does feel pretty realistic. So just considering these guys are getting healthier, working their way back, Blake Trinan also taking part of his rehab assignment tonight, it's likely that he could be taking part in his back-to-back, which could be the final step for him and before he could be activated. So guys are getting healthier. It's taking some time, but only healthy, and good things are moving forward, guys.
In that game one, and in every game lately, Shohei Ohtani has given us the full Shohei experience.
Yeah, through what we call a little slump for him, he's always had the power, but the average is coming back. Over the last 4 games, hitting close to 300, and the power is still there. Those 4 home runs he's hit in the last 4 straight have been mammoth. And on the mound, well, he's doing pretty good too. We've had a good pitcher on the mound today, but when Shohei has been starting, he has shut the opposing team down.
That's retired Ohtani coming up with a home run in 4 consecutive games, and here they are on StatCast.
The location of the pitch on the left, and then where he hit it, and he pretty much did hit it where it was pitched. Well done, Shohei, and well done, graphics department.
Beautiful. 9 RBIs over those 4 games for Ohtani. First time in his career that he's done that. 4 consecutive games going deep. Tied for the lead again in the National League, 36 this year, tied with Suarez of the Diamondbacks. Everybody chasing big dumpers, got 39. There's the change, and it's 0-2.
Shohei in a good situation to have a 5th home run in 5 games in a row. With the day game, the ball carries better here. There is a little bit of breeze blowing out.
Fly ball center field, headed for the seats, reaching them again. 5th consecutive game with a Shohei home run.
Breaking ball, he supplies the power. The home run last night was on a split finger. And he's hit all of them from center field to left field, staying back, letting the ball travel, and then using his own power.
Ties the franchise record. The home run in 5 games in a row. Otherworldly.
Just a guy you cannot make a mistake to, and especially right now. Over the last 4 games, yes, the home runs and the 5th one here, but now hitting over 300 in the last 5 games, including today, with power.
Bench flies out, so 1 down, and here comes Ohtani. We've seen some absolutely incredible swings out of Shohei Ohtani. The swing against Duran last night, one of the most impressive I've seen all year. We've seen the Twins try to crowd him up and in with fastballs. We'll see if the Sheriff does the same thing today.
That's where Woods Richardson and others went early last night. Ohtani, that was 93, tailing away. 0-1 count. Ohtani, 11 of his last 20 hits, home runs.
Sheesh.
He's striking out more, and his batting average is dropping. But when he's hitting the ball in play, it's home runs. And now it's 0-2 on Ohtani, who started on Monday night. His 6th start, went 3 innings. And you see where he has done damage.
Expanding the zone.
Left center field deep on a breaking ball, and Shohei Ohtani has homered now in 5 straight. And a two-strike mistake early from Chris Paddock. And Ohtani strikes again. National League leading, 37th home run. It's 1-0 LA.
I honestly don't know what to say about this guy. Hanging breaking ball. He puts it 3/4 of the way up the bleachers in left center field. 110 off the bat. It's just different. There's some right-handers in this game that have no chance to go where he just went oppo.
Ohtani has done something in this series that he'd never done before in his career. It's hit home runs in 4 straight games. Swings through an off-speed pitch low and outside. Falls behind 0-2 in a hurry. He asked for time. Last night he took 101, nearly 102 mile-per-hour splinter from Joan Duran to the opposite field. His second 2-run home run of this series. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Ohtani blasts it in the air, left center field, carrying back and make it 5 in a row for Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 37, once again flashing the opposite field pop and giving the Dodgers a 1-0 lead.
And he hits it with 2 strikes, as if that ball was never going to come down. Forget gravity.
No balls and 2 strikes. Ohtani has homered in 4 consecutive games. Dodger record is 5, last done by Max Muncy. And a breaking ball hit high in the air to center field. Move over Max. That's a home run for Shohei Ohtani. Into the pavilion in left center. It's 1-0 Dodgers. And he's homered now in 5 straight games to tie a Dodger record. And he takes over the National League lead with his 37th long ball.
He hit the ball last night off Joan Duran to straightaway left field, 405 feet. And this one, the left center gap, that went into the second level of seats. And it was a middle breaking ball from Chris Paddock. I just, how do you hit no doubt home runs the other way in that manner?
Teoscar Hernandez swings and fouls straight back. It's 0-1. You know what he's capable of. You can read all the numbers. You can be odd in person. And you just keep waiting for him to have kind of a bad day or show a weakness, and he just doesn't. There's a strike called 0-2.
And I feel like that pitch to most left-handed batters, when they hit it that high, it's maybe warning track. I don't know. And then that ball, it's not even a wall scraper. It goes to the second level of seating.
He gets his chance.
Twins went ahead on a ball hit about this velocity, and now the Dodgers have a chance on an infield signal.
Made for the movie finish.
As Stewie Ruiz is the on-deck hitter, having pinch run for Teoscar Hernandez, if ever there's a time to intentionally walk the tying run into scoring position and the winning run on base, it's now. And they will.
They're putting him on. Barry Bonds treatment.
Rocco Baldelli's saying, hey, I'm not going after Ohtani. If Stewie Ruiz beats us, it just wasn't meant to be today. Yeah. Would I rather face the second coming of Babe Ruth or a Stewie Ruiz?
I think it's the right call.
Ohtani will have a chance.
I never thought a Michael Bublé song would scare me, but here we are. And really did everything he could do on that play. It was too much of a bouncing ball to go down bare hand. Had to go with the 2 hands. Made a strong throw, but Mookie just beats it out.
Rocco Baldelli. Conversation with Charlie Ramos. I would be surprised if Mookie even ponders running here
They're putting him on, Corey.
And they're going to walk Ohtani.
Wow.
And Asturi Ruiz. So the Twins walk Ohtani, and that moves the tie run into scoring position. Takes the bat out of Ohtani's hands, puts the winning run on. But Asturi Ruiz, remember, not Teoscar Hernandez, is going to bat here. With 2 on and 2 out.
I absolutely love the move by Rocco. Fans here at Dodger Stadium do not love that they do not get to see Ohtani swing the bat, but it's absolutely the right move. I don't care who's on the mound.
Shohei Ohtani joining these Dodgers, going deep in 5 straight games, tying the franchise record up there with Max Muncy, who did it 6 years ago. Jock Peterson did it a decade ago. Adrian Gonzalez over the course of that 14 and 15 season. Matt Kemp, Sean Green, and not pictured Roy Campanella on the list as well. And since Adrian Gonzalez has homered 5 straight times or 5 straight games as a Dodger, Gonzo, I think you should do the breakdown of all 5 of Shohei's homers.
I would love to. Let's go to Access 360 here, and let me show you what it is to stay square on a baseball. Here we go. We got the first home run. Change up, middle center, cut right there. Hits an absolute moonshot to left center. I love the fact that he stays square, let the ball get deep. Then we get a fastball, middle away again. Stays square inside the baseball and hits a line drive to left field. Now we got a change up that stays up, but again, he doesn't try to pull it. Hits it to dead central. And you can see the trend right here. Fastball or split at 100, middle away, stays square, hits the ball on the line, 20 rows deep to left center. And today, what do we get? We get a curveball, middle, and where does he hit it? Center field, left center. I mean, when the guy is hot, he is not pulling off the ball. That's how you know he's in the zone. He's taking pitches, breaking pitches. You see the trajectory of all 5 balls right here. All to center field, down to the left field line. Nothing on the pull side. And guess what? 3 of these were off-speed pitches. So he is not looking to pull the ball. He knows they're going to throw him fastballs in, but that doesn't matter because if you stay square, you stay on plane, and you're short to the ball and long through, you're going to hit the ball out, especially with a guy with his strength. I love where he's at right now with his swing, staying square, staying up the middle the other way, staying inside the baseball. He's going to continue to hit home runs if he continues to do that right there.
When Gonzo is talking about staying square, that means if he has his front shoulder flying, when it flies, or his hip flying, then you drop the bat head and it drags. When it's square, he's able to lead with his hands, and you have explosive swing throughout the zone. That home run he hit last night, I'm still thinking about it. That's one of the most impressive home runs I've ever seen hit on a line. To create backspin, he's been on a tear, fun to watch.
At what point did you make the decision that Shohei wasn't going to be going to do that?
Well, you can't really make some of those decisions early, and, it's not really much of a decision for me if there's a man on second base. But it's one of those very rare instances where, and they probably only come around, I said this to our coaches a second ago, probably only come around every 5 or 10 years where you're actually in that moment and situation where there's a decision that looks like that, where the best hitter in baseball is coming up to the plate with a man on first, with the tying run on first base, and they had already brought in their pinch runner, Ruiz, and he's behind them. They have no more moves. That's just, it's pretty simple and straightforward, but, ultimately, is there a right answer? For me, the right answer was we're going to pitch to Ruiz and go get him. And we're going to play to win the game. Not going to be afraid. We're going to play to win the game, not be afraid to make a decision. And Jax is one of the best relievers in baseball. So I'm going to bet on Jax to go out there, dial it in, pitch to Ruiz. And ultimately, it didn't play out the way we wanted it to, of course. But it was a heck of a ball game.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。